that this is cover 2 and I score a touchdown right here, you got to hit that subscribe button and you got to hit that like button. Matter of fact, right now, before the video gets started, this is going to be the intro. If I get this touchdown against cover 2, because I'm calling it, you got to hit that like button. You got to hit that like button. You got to hit that like button. Give me that. Give me that. You got to hit that like button. In this video, we're going to be showing you the new defense we've been running lately. We made a full commitment to the dime 1-4. We no longer run the $3-2. Now, everything that you can run in the $3-2, you can run in the dime 1-4. But there's a few things out of the dime 1-4 that you can run that you can't run out of the $3-2. The playbook I've been running in all of the past videos you've been watching is going to be the Vikings, because they have my 3-4 that I like to run in the red zone. They also have the 6-1 even, and they got a pretty good amount of nickel formations. They got the mug, they got the 3-3 odd, and they also got the 3-3 club. So well-rounded defensive playbook. But we're going to talk about the dime 1-4. This is why you're here. And we're going to just talk about the base setup in this video, and then we will jump into some secret blitzes that I haven't dropped or haven't talked about that are specific for the dime 1-4 that you can't run out of the $3-2. So again, we are going to come out in the safety blitz go, and then we're going to go ahead and audible to the cover 4 drop. So just make sure you have the cover 4 drop in your audibles. And we're going to talk about a few offensive formations that you might have struggled stopping the run, like single backs, I formations, things like that. And just kind of give you a little runaround on how to set up the defense, which user to use, and things like that. So let's jump into the practice field and show y'all how we set this defense up. Real quick, just to give you a refresh, if you don't know about the coaching adjustments, let me go ahead and talk about that real quick. Everything you see, you're just going to copy if you want to run the defense just like me. Auto flip off, alignment on base. Sometimes we will change that on man if we are going to run our blitz. Cornerback matchup doesn't matter unless you're running man coverage, and it also depends on what team you're going against. But for the most part, by overall, option defense conservative. Your zone drop flats 25, crow flats 5, and then your hooks 5. These will change out throughout the game depending on what your opponent's doing. But that is going to be your base setup right there. Just make sure you copy that. Now let's go ahead and jump to the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, so we're going to be going against some random single back formations. Hopefully they give us different looks here and there. If not, I will change the offense myself. Just to give you an idea on how to set the defense up, depending on if they're in this, they're heavy to this side, it's an even setup. And we'll just kind of go from there. So again, our safeties are going to naturally drop down because we are coming out in that safety blitz. We're going to audible to our cover 4. And remember my rule, if there's nobody outside the numbers on that side, we're going to put our corner on a 25 flat. This side is heavy to the right. So what we're going to do is shift our whole defense, which is RB. If you're on PlayStation, R1, and then you're going to go ahead and hit it to the right like this. And you're going to use the safe. You can actually, when they're heavy like this, you can use either safety. But I like to bring the safety on the weak side over just to help, because there is more tight ends on the right side. And I can easily just go ahead and run this way if I have to shut down any like counter, or if they just try to flip a stretch to the other side or anything like that. But this is how you're going to stop this. Stop runs to heavy sides like this. You can see that's pretty intimidating. A lot of people probably wouldn't even run to that direction. And then we're still running our basic cover 4 hybrid whenever we get a chance. Like I said, nobody's outside the numbers on the right side. So that baby blue zone is going to take away any crossing routes, corner routes, anything like that. But let's go ahead and let them run the play, see what happens. See, like right there, if that was a handoff, that's me that needs to pick that up. Everything's pretty bagged up, really nowhere for him to throw it. I'm hoping they do a couple of run plays. If not, I will have to like put them in a run play myself. Okay, so this is kind of an even setup. There's 2 receivers to one side. There is a tight end to one side, so you can kind of consider the right side the strong side. But we're going to talk about it as if it was even. 2 receivers on one side, 2 receivers on the other. What you're going to do is you're going to pinch both your linebackers and your D-line. So that's going to be left with the D-pad and then down, and then right with the D-pad and down. And you're going to see you're going to get this look like this. And you're going to want to blitz your line to the inside. And that's going to take care of any type of inside zones, traps, anything like that. And I like to bring my safeties over about right here in the middle of the field. And again, nobody outside the numbers. So we are going to put both of our corners on that 25 zone and user the safety with the tight end side. So, you know, just in case that's the guy going on the streak, you know, you got a speed mismatch, you can kind of walk them down. But it is going to be your job to watch 10 and the tight end and see if they go anywhere past that 20-yard mark. Then that's all my responsibility. If they cut to the corner, let your 25 get that. If not, pick up whatever you can in the middle of the field. But let's go ahead and let them run the play and see what happens right here. And you can see we're matching their energy. There might be a little, okay, hey, just look how he got in like that from blitzing. But the whole point is to match their energy. Like if they're strong to one side, like right here, I would consider the right side the strong side, but I would leave the safety on the left side this time because there is 2 receivers over there, but because they're not outside the numbers, we're going to go ahead and put our double baby blues out there, and we're going to use the safety on the strong side. So there is times you're going to use our different safeties. My job to watch the 2 tight ends, see if they go past that 20-yard mark. If not, I go ahead and drop in the middle of the field and pick up whatever I need to. I like to exaggerate them a little bit just in case it is a run to the left. It's a lot easier for me to help. But let's go ahead and let them run a play. Nothing going deep, so I can drop it down like that and help those vert hooks out. That's the benefit of using that safety. But you can see there's really nowhere for them to go when it comes to the run. They really haven't ran it. Right here, they're heavy to the left side, so we're going to shift everybody to the left. I don't think they ran the ball once, but you see how we're matching their energy, though. Like, they're heavy to one side, we're heavy with them. Okay, they ran a little reverse. We shut that down. I mean, they try to hand it off once, but our D-line just kind of blew it up. Okay, this is an even set. Wide receiver, tight end. So again, we're going to do this setup. We're going to blitz to the inside, bring our safety here, And I promise you will be able to get these adjustments off. A lot of them you're going to be able to do as the team is lining down. And again, you can just see how we're even with them. So what the whole point of being even with them is to allow your user to get an open lane to the running back. So like for example, like right there, everybody got blocked, but that just means I was free to hit whatever gap I needed to because it was body on body, and then it was just a one-on-one with me and the running back. Again, an even set right here. So we're gonna go ahead and run it like this. Go ahead and put our baby blues out there. And since there's 2 tight ends, one on each side, you can kind of use her whoever you want. I would probably use her the one, like if they were on the like let's say they were on the left hash. So the short side of the field would be the left side. I would probably use him because there's less room for them to do things. And I would let the safety on the wide side kind of do his thing. But because we're in the middle, it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and let them run the play right here and see what happens. Again, everything's bagged up. And because we got them blitzing in like that, they really do break pretty easy. And it does help that we have some superstar abilities. Now, one thing that I also like to do is, even though it's even, what I'll do is I'll shift all the way to one side. And I'm going to use the safety that away from the side we shifted to. And a lot of times what happens is they'll try to run to that side where it's weaker, and I'm able to make the tackle with the user like this. Now, am I telling you to do that? No, if you're not good with the user, if you don't understand how to shoot gaps, just keep doing the even setup to where it's like this. If you're not good with your user, you're not good at shooting gaps, run it like this. But if you do understand your user, you know how to shoot gaps, then don't be afraid to shift all the way to one side. So you know they're probably not going to run to that side. And even though we still got 2 guys out here, we got this guy on the edge, and then we got Maddox over here on the outside. So it's not like we're completely just naked on that side and it's just a free run. But that is something you can do. It's something that I prefer. Like, okay, like right here, that was just a bad user tackle by me. Again, though, like if you struggle with your user like that, then don't do that. Do the even setup to where it's like this, and we blitz towards the inside like that. Nobody on the outside, so we're going to go ahead and put our baby blues out there. And this is the basic setup. We're just trying to show you different formations. Nobody's going deep. Okay, we got the tight end going deep. Nowhere to really throw. I mean, this defense is just a complete bag. Man, they're running kind of the same defense every single time on me now. We might have to switch it up. But you kind of get the point. You know, if they're heavy to one side, you're going to shift the whole defense to that side. If they're even across the board, you're going to do this setup. If they're heavy to the left, shift to the left. And just kind of, you know, mess with the defense. Always move your guys around. You know, you want to intimidate them to the side that they could possibly run. There's no reason not to. Match their energy and let them know you're ready for that run if they're going to the right because they're heavy to the right. Those are just small things you have to think about. Like you see that guy running out, and they're just blowing it up in the middle like that because we're blitzing towards the middle. Okay, we got a heavy side to the right, so we're gonna shift everybody to the right. We're gonna use this safety, bring them over. And the reason I'm okay with this, my number one rule is if you're heavy to one side, make sure you have somebody outside of their tackle. So I still have Sweat outside of their left tackle, and I still have Robbie over here. So just in case they do run a stretch, I know I'm still outside. They're going to have to kick it in. And then I got this guy to hit a gap here, and then I can follow behind them and kind of fill up wherever I need to. And then we're heavy to one side with them just to intimidate them, you know, let them know if they do a toss, they do a stretch that way, we are ready for it. And that's the big difference between the Dime 1-4 and the $3-2. And I do like the fact that this sub linebacker actually comes down to the line. It really does make a huge difference for the run. But let's go ahead and let them run a couple more and just see what happens. And then we'll run into some head-to-head and kind of talk y'all through it some more. We're using the safety. They can have a little 5 yards all day, but we knock it out. But I think from here, we're going to go ahead. Okay, look, we got one more heavy set. Let's go ahead and let them run this last play, and then we'll get to some head-to-head action. Again, though, my main rule, as long as we're heavy to one side, we got somebody outside of their most outside guy, which is the left tackle on the left side. That's really important. Just to, like, they break whenever they do stretch plays, like right there, you see how everybody got blocked, but it opened up a gap for me to shoot with my user. That's why I'm not worried about having a weak side like that. But from here, we're going to jump into some head-to-head and show y'all how effective. I mean, y'all have already seen it in all the gameplay, but we're going to really talk about this defense against real users. All right, we got game one against them boys, a really good run team. Hopefully, they try to get some runs on us so you can see how effective this really can be against the run. I know I get a lot of comments, man, like, hey, it's good against the pass, but I'm struggling against the run. Hopefully, we can get some things going for y'all. We got a single back right here. We actually could have shifted this to the right. Oh, I see, and I took a chance right there. Like, I figured, because he seen me following the tight end, let me break on the running back. But that was definitely a high-risk, high-reward play. That's fine. I'm okay with 3 yards. So, like, right here, I'm going to shift to the right because he could possibly be running this to the left, or to the right, not to the left. We're going to go ahead and use the safety. We're there. Good. Pick up. Too bad he ain't gonna be on this team anymore. But they did end up getting what's his name back. I forgot what safety they picked up. But that was a pretty tough loss for them. Hey, AJ Brown on this corner route is probably one of the toughest things. But it looks like we got man coverage. You know, we're gonna go ahead and just try to take the chance with a crow route against a top tier cornerback. Y'all know how I always talk to y'all about the crow routes against man coverage. Take advantage of it. There's no reason not to. He ain't going to be able to break on it. That's a tight end running a crow route against one of the top corners in the game. I'm telling y'all got to start running crow routes against man coverage. All right, we got drive number 2. It looks like he's coming out in quad, so I'm going to drop my crow flats to 15 because that quads is a big corner route concept setup. Still going to use the safety right here because he is heavy to the right like crazy. That's me. Don't throw it to that tight end. And y'all already know what I'm going to say, the benefit of using that safety right there. If I didn't use him, what would he be doing? Backing up, backing up, backing up for no reason, doing nothing, just being useless out there. All right, we got an even set right here. So we're going to set it up like this. We're outside the numbers. Let's see if he gives me time. We're good. Oh, that was me. That's my pickup. But we got speed. Oh, I thought we were going to play that. That technically was my area. Because it was some type of post route. But we almost played that. If I would have went for the SWAT, I think we would have got that. But good play by him. He probably noticed a little weakness in defense and the coverage with me using the safety, and that's okay. That is okay. All right, this is a defensive video, so I'm going to try to score quick. Got a few plays up my sleeve. Let's see if we can get him with a triple out. This is one of my go-to money plays. We'll see what he comes out in, though. We'll see if we can get this triple out on him for a one-play touchdown. We got the perfect team to do it, Watkins. I wish Hurts was a little bit stronger on his arm, but it is what it is. We can still get it done. We just need the time. We just need the time. Let's go ahead and double team old boy on the edge right here. He's a problem and a half. But we're going for Watkins right here. We're going for Watkins. I think we got the time. Yep, we might have got it right here. Come on. Give me that blue. Give me that blue pass. You ain't catching him. You ain't catching them. I'll take that all day. That triple out will let you know. All right, quick little tip. If you're going against somebody that's trying to pick apart your safeties, like doing a little deep post like that in the middle, don't use the safety. Let the safeties do their thing. The sub, if you're not comfortable. Like, I'm still going to, you know what? I'm actually going to man up. I didn't get time to. Okay, we got that bagged. We got that bagged. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? That man didn't know who to throw to. Whenever they run that tight end attack, if you take away that tight end, I swear they freeze up. And every time they make a bad pass, every time I go against tight end attack like that, it never fails. We're going to go ahead and hit you with that deep fork. See, you can't stop deep fork with man coverage. I don't care how good of a team you got. This might possibly be zone, so we're going to set it up for zone. But we can still beat man with this setup too. Let's go ahead, motion them over. We got the running back just in case. We got the corner out with Brown, and we got the check down, which I'm going to take because there is nobody over there. Make it simple on yourself. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it difficult. We're going to line down. Oh, I didn't get time to. I'm going to hit him with the screen pass this time. Gonna hit him with the screen pass this time. Let's see what we can do right here. See what we can do. It might be man coverage. We're gonna go for B. What are you doing? That's not your route. You don't gotta do all that little 1-2 step. I just needed you to do your route. 100%. He probably didn't learn his lesson. If he's still playing man coverage, we're gonna hit him with another curl route just to show y'all how good this is. But we're gonna go ahead and motion snap a slant route. Just in case it's zone, but it's man coverage. I'm telling y'all need to add these curl routes. You just seen 2 examples against some top tier cornerbacks, and we're getting it done. It is a little pocket that you can beat cover 4 with if you don't have the zone drop set up right. I'm not mad at that. Good little pass. Got to give credit when it's due. Got to shift everybody to the right this time. Come on, give me a run play. Going back to his tight end attack. Going back to his tight end attack. Nothing there. Everything's bagged up. I'm telling y'all, this defense is crazy. We're shutting down the pass. He can't run it. It wasn't a tight end attack, but a similar concept. But it's bagged up. You know what? This time it's 2nd and 29. We're just gonna spread the defense out. Play the safety. Watch this post. I knew it was coming. I should have went over there a little bit more. If he comes out in that same offense, possibility that he's gonna run the same play, but he's gonna try to go to the right side. I'm gonna put money on it. Okay, it's not the same defense. That's all right. You know what? 3rd. Oh, I didn't get to set up my defense. That's all right. Post route. Yeah, that time is bagged. I was ready for the post route this time. I was ready for it. Let's go ahead and get in this end zone. All right, we got game number 2. That guy ended up quitting after that pick. It's all good. It happens. Let's set up the defense. Let's get our audibles in. The dime. Where you at? Cover 4 drop. And we're just going to go based off our favorites. We got it there already. Tight end flex. Popular play. He could be running it to the right. Let's see what he does with the tight end right here. Ooh, that made me change. That's all right. We're there. It's just too many people run that play. That specific play. They don't change it up. He just ran his stock. Everything's bagged up. Like, man, I'm telling y'all, it ain't even just me. It's the defense. It's the way we have everything set up. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's a box. It's a box. There's no other way to put it. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit him with that old box on offense. Looks like zone. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, you one of those where you act like you know what to do with your user. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to run something like this on you. You better watch that running back. Don't let him score on you. Don't let that running back score on you. Don't let that running back score on you. Good pickups. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. I took too long to look for that corner route. The corner route was there. Cover 2. Let's see if we can get him with the Steelers go. See if we can get him with the Steelers go. Did he go to man cover? Nope. If this is cover 2, never mind. I'm not going to be able to do it. We're just going to go for B right here. I telling y'all, even though if they have their zone drop set to 30, we can still bomb with B right here. Just like that. Just like that. That's one of my go-to plays right there. That and gun box, and then trips tight end flex, gun bunch tight end. All of them can do a similar setup like that. All right, we got drive number 2 on defense. Let's see what we can do. And that's the issue though. Like, because I get picks, a lot of times I don't get ran on. Usually people only run on me if they got the league, and not even trying to sound cocky, but a lot of times I'm usually getting chased. Like, I'm the one with the lead. Oh, that's a bait. That's a bait right there. And this is the issue right here. Like, I'm not even trying to be cocky. The defense is like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the user, because I'm always getting, and you can't even tell me I don't play comp, because we dropped a whole video beating 3 top 100 guys in a row. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not always playing comp, but I have proof that I play comp. I'm not just playing bums. We're gonna go ahead and hit them with this box. I probably even beat your favorite streamer before. Like, I did the stuff I'm dropping is really OP. Like, I'm not just dropping stuff that works in practice or against the computer. We really out here beating people with it. Yeah, I'm taking that. Oh, I think I would have still got that touchdown right there. All right, I'm calling it right now. If this is cover 2, and I get this touchdown because I'm calling it, y'all owe me a like. Or if you're not subscribed, you need to hit that subscribe button right now. If I can call out that this is cover 2 and I score a touchdown right here, you got to hit that subscribe button and you got to hit that like button. Matter of fact, right now, before the video gets started, this is going to be the intro. If I get this touchdown against cover 2, because I'm calling it, you got to hit that like button. You got to hit that like button. You got to hit that like button. Give me that. Give me that. You got to hit that like button. All right, so this was Eagles gameplay. I didn't mention it, but let me go ahead and show y'all my depth chart. This is one of my top 2 teams that I use when it comes to just comp games, playing for money, things like that. I know y'all are here for the DBs. I mean, there's nothing too crazy about the offense other than subbing out Jason Kelsey as the left tackle and putting the left tackle at center so you can have 2 superstar abilities at the left tackle position and the right tackle position. That's probably the only thing on offense. And obviously use Quez Watkins. There's no reason you shouldn't be using them. But this is my DB setup right here. We're going to start Slay and Maddox. Now, Maddox is iffy. Sometimes you can actually put him at safety. Let's say they got a fast team and you want to use Rodgers or who's the other fast cornerback? Ringo. Okay, yeah. If you want to use Rodgers or Ringo as a cornerback because, you know, you're playing against the Dolphins or whatever, you can swap either one of them out. But Maddox gets the job done for me because he is a hell of a user with that 96 change of direction. And then in our slots, we're going to have Robbie and we're going to have Brown. He's a good safety that can also help stop the run. And then Robbie's just another good cornerback that has good zone coverage. Starting safety is going to be Rodgers, 94 speed. This is what we want him for. And then Ringo is going to be the strong safety, 6'2", 94 speed as well, 95 acceleration. Really good people that can walk the ball down, which you did see in the gameplay. There's a few where they actually had to walk down, and I was able to bait a few of them as well. Sub linebacker is going to be Byard. This one can be your choice. You can do Brown, or I like this guy, 6'3". You can't teach height, 90 speed. He's the same speed as Brown, but he has that 6'3", and that's what I prefer. So he can jump on balls a lot better. And then again, make sure you actually put your slot cornerbacks at the slot cornerback position 1 and 2. So they will be playing those purple zones for you. But that's going to be it for this video.